Welcome to an LTTV presentation of girls water polo varsity, Lyons Township versus Fenwick. I'm here with Michael Garbars, and the game has just started. LT with the ball now. Casey Stuba, shot on net. Covered by Fenwick goalkeeper. Fenwick number 9. It's number 12. Olivia Am with the ball to the goalkeeper.
LT's coming off a 14-7 win against New Trier. They are definitely pumped up for this game after a big win like that.
LT nearly scores a goal. Nika Moore with the shot. Fenwick now attacking. Number 17 being defended by Hannah Good. Out to 4 in the corner. To the middle. 21 with the ball. Shot on net, blocked. LT will now clear. Pass to Hannah Good. Shot on net, over the net. No good. Michael, what do you think we need to see out of LT in order for them to win this game today?
LT needs to start out strong in offense. They really need to put points on the board first and make sure they get a solid lead. And right there, we just saw Fenwick get the first goal of the night. Great goal by number 17. As I was saying, LT needs to start out strong and have a good defensive game. That's the big key for this game.
Well put. And now, game will be restarted. 1-0 Fenwick.
And Fenwick here is white and LT is blue.
Nika Moore with the ball in the center. Trying to get out. LT ball. Nika Moore passes it to Casey Stuba. Back to Nika Moore. Shot on net, blocked by Fenwick.
LT's ball there.
Overthrown pass.
They're gonna set it back up.
Moore.
Hannah Good looking. Back up top.
LT goal, scored by number 3, Casey Stuba. That's LT's first of the night and ties it up with Fenwick, 1-1.
Jack, let's talk about the only freshman on this team, Grace Watuk. Now, that's very rare to see a freshman on a varsity team. What kind of skills need to be incorporated with that? And also playing a goalie at this point.
LT just scored. Well, I think it's important for the more experienced players, such as the juniors and seniors, to get her involved. And I think it'd be a good idea if she focused on defense, and if she had a chance to touch the ball a few times, get some experience. That's really the most important thing for a freshman to do on a varsity team. Fenwick shot on net, overthrown.
And let's also talk about Hannah Good, number 5 here, who's in the water right now. She was freshman last year and on this varsity team. She was an offensive player and a big asset for this team, leading the team in scoring. And she has been a phenomenal player as she scores right there. No, my mistake. That is number
9.
Olivia Ohm, who's also a sophomore on this team.
Well, like I was saying before, I think the reason why there's such big assets to this girls water polo team is because of the experience they gained last year and the leadership they learned from the juniors and seniors of last year. And I think that'll come into play tonight. Goalkeeper recovers it. LT gonna clear. Out to Stuba. Fenwick recovers. clearing now. Shot on net, off the crossbar. In the corner now is Fenwick. Just left of the net. And Ryan, goalkeeper, will recover. Now to Moore. Moore intercepted by Fenwick. Pass intended for Stuba. Now Fenwick will be on the offensive.
We're just under 3 minutes here in the first period. So far, a pretty interesting game. LT's up 3-1. Big save by Grace Wantuck.
Now taking it up is Victoria Guvera. She's a senior. Passes it to number 5, Hannah Good.
Notice how she's playing it conservative, saving her energy.
Gonna try and get it in. Goalkeeper recovers. Fenwick on the offensive now.
And
Fenwick ball. Now Fenwick trying to get it in the net, scores. Within 1 point of tying this game. 2:08 left in the first period. LT will take it. Substitutions being made for Fenwick. Markey passes it to Guvera, who then passes it to Moore.
pass to Hannah Good. Looking point blank shot, and it's saved.
Good save. LT ball. In the corner, LT looking to get a shot, or at least a good look for a shot. And Fenwick will now take the ball.
Shot clock ran out there. So therefore, it'll go to Fenwick. You get 30 seconds for the shot clock. It's a decent amount of time, but still, that runs out very fast.
If you're not paying attention, all of a sudden, you can turn over the ball without notice. What
Big
a save. LT taking up the ball now. Pass to Moore. Moore looking to get it to the middle. She will. Off the crossbar, will not be a goal. Fenwick with the ball now, taking it up. Minute 13 left in this period.
Both teams have had some high-quality shots in this game, and some has even gone off the crossbar. It is very tough to get a shot when you're just turning around, but to hit the crossbar, that is very close.
Now, Henderson with the ball. She'll pass it to Stuba. Goal, Stuba.
It was a great goal right there. A little floater over the goalie's head. Goalie wasn't ready for that, and it's a great goal.
Good capitalization with only 52 seconds left in this first period. 4-2 LT over Fenwick. Fenwick will now take it up. Long throw. Fenwick looking to get a good look. And scores. 3-4 now. Number 17 with the goal, guarded by Guvera. Victoria Guvera, and now LT with the ball. Guvera taking it up. Passes it to Ohm. Ohm passes to Stuba. Stuba looking to hold on to it. She's being overrun. Fenwick ball. 21 seconds left, 13 left.
No shot clock remaining.
And goal. Fenwick will tie it up.
This is a very close game. Great shot from out in the green zone.
Incredible first period to start.
Still 17 seconds left and counting down. Let's see if LT can get a goal.
They'll have to hurry as Moore with the ball. in the right corner.
Less than 10 seconds.
Scores. Number 5, Hannah Good with the goal, as we were talking about earlier. A very important asset to this team, being a sophomore. And the first period ends LT 5, Fenwick 4. Michael, what do you think we need to see out of Fenwick in this second period in order to stay in this game and not let it get out of hand?
Well, Fenwick definitely needs to button up defensively. They've given up way too many chances in their zone.
There've been a lot of chances both sides have taken, some of them going off the crossbar. And the second period will now commence. Substitutions being made for LT. Both sides convening before the period begins. Michael, what do you think both sides are talking about in their respective sidelines or their benches?
I'd say LT's coach is definitely saying we need to start buttoning up defensively. Their offense is definitely looking very well with 5 goals. They've had a lot of chances, not a whole lot of defense from Fenwick. And Fenwick, on the other hand, is saying we need to button up defensively, and they need to also get more chances in the offensive zone, as LT has had a great defensive start so far. It still can be improved, but that's how it is looking so far.
I'd have to agree with you. In fact, I have a few points I would like to make. I think Fenwick should be a little more aggressive, and LT should maybe stay a little more focused, not have another shot clock mishap. But I'm sure both sides will each improve in the second period. Very close game. Both sides doing very well. LT with 5 and Fenwick with 4.
Yeah, I'd say for both teams, watch your shot clock. That's the killer in this game. You only have 30 seconds. It's a lot of time, but it can come down really fast if you're not paying attention. And if you've noticed so far, Fenwick has been playing more of a conservative defense. They've had a little zone, but then they creep up with 2 people on an LT's attacker, and then someone's open for LT, and then they can set up a quick play and get that goal. So maybe for Fenwick, they should play a person-to-person type defense.
Certainly a good point there, Michael. Thank you. The second period is about to begin. LT 5, Fenwick 4. And we will see how this period plays out. Both sides going for the ball. Fenwick recovers. Good, defending number 17 with the ball. Ohm on 2. LT interception. LT gonna clear the red zone now.
That's a heads-up play by LT, knowing where the ball is at all time and knowing where the other team is at all time as well. Big stop by Fenwick.
Shot by Stuba, looking to recover. Another shot, no good. As you were saying with that interception, that goes back to focus. So maybe LT did harp on that in their talk before the period. Fenwick, number 8, with the ball. In the corner, LT recovers it. Ohm passes it back to the goalkeeper.
LT looking to take it up now.
More passes. LT in the corner.
More of an aggressive defense by Fenwick here, but it's going to go back to Fenwick.
Fenwick, remember, looking to tie up this game. Scoreless period so far. 2, guarded by number 9, Ohm. Fenwick ball. 17-2. Out to 21 in the corner, guarded by Guvera. Shot on net, goal. Fenwick ties it up with 5:35 left in this period.
Great shot by Fenwick. Not a really laser shot by them, but a nice off-speed shot that got the goalie.
Certainly a more conservative offense with the passing across the pool and looking to score more in a strategic way rather than an aggressive way. LT now, Moore with the ball. LT ball. Moore will still have it. Passes out to Ohm. Ohm to Good. Good shot on net off the post.
Notice how LT has been passing down low all night, and they have a lot of good opportunities back at the top, and they're not using them. That is something that they need to consider to do, as Fenwick has taken advantage of that opportunity all night.
Shot on net, blocked. LT will now clear it. Fenwick and LT certainly differing on offensive strategies. LT going with a more aggressive strategy, whereas Fenwick with a conservative strategy. Moore. Recovered by Fenwick. Fenwick ball. Moore on number 4 for Fenwick. Passes it to 12. Goalkeeper will recover. LT now. Going to clear. Out to Moore. Moore intercepted by Fenwick.
Good heads-up play by Fenwick there.
This game is tied. Looking to break the tie, both sides. Now, Guevara. Off the post. Fenwick still recovers. Fenwick ball still.
Going up top again.
Now, Ohm on number 17.
Looking
Good.
for a shot here. Big save.
Goalkeeper will clear. Looking to get an open person, and Moore will recover the ball. Harshly defended in the center, green zone. Passes it to Guevara.
Little miscommunication there on that pass. No one seems to be open for LT. Fenwick has definitely increased their defense. Wide open in the middle.
Goal, LT breaks the tie. That shot made by number 4, Anika Moore. Good shot by her.
And that's her second goal tonight. One more and it's a hat trick.
LT 6, Fenwick 5.
LT broke the tie once again. Is very important. LT needs to start playing stronger on defensive and more on the offensive.
Now Fenwick will look to tie this game back. Moore, last one to score is on 9. Now Fenwick getting it in. LT looking to steal the ball.
And it's going to be a penalty for LT. It's going to be on LT's number 5, Hannah Good. For 20 seconds here. She's got 10 seconds left. Now LT's going to play a conservative. Shot on goal, out of play. 5 seconds left.
And now, like you were saying earlier, Hannah Good, big asset, being a sophomore, makes a mistake, but luckily LT does not pay for it. And now Ohm with the ball, passes it to Stuba. Stuba looking to get a look. Back to Ohm. Ohm shoots off the crossbar. Fenwick now clearing.
Just over 2 minutes left in the second period. Almost an overthrow there.
Moore, and now
Hannah Good playing strong defense there. Got a good right grip on the ball by Fenwick. Passing it back to Grace, who's going to clear it out here for LT.
And now Grace will LT almost scores.
Almost, it was a nice tip by Hannah Good, but it wasn't enough to get it in the net. Great attempt though. In the middle, Fenwick, shot, empty net.
Now, Wantuck lets the goal in, and the game is tied with 1:40 left in the period. LT will look to take the lead before this period ends.
Substitutions are being made on both sides.
Now, LT Ohm will take it up, looking to break the tie once more. Moore with the ball.
Very strong defense by
Over.
Fenwick here. Looked like that was going to go in. Just a little too much on the shot. Fenwick clears it out.
Fenwick taking it back to LT zone. LT ball. Wantuck to Moore. Moore looking for an open shot, might have one inside. Decides to pass it inside, and now good. Could not hold on to it. Fenwick recovers. Fenwick inside, number 17. Back out. Shot on net. Over.
Less than a minute remaining here in the second period. It's still tied. It's going to be an interesting finish for this second period. LT's looking for a goal here, definitely to put themselves ahead late in this second.
Absolutely important to capitalize by the end of the period. Shot on net. Off the crossbar. Fenwick recovers.
Looking for that top right corner. That's a tough shot there to make.
Out to twos, guarded by Markey.
My guess is Fenwick's going to take a look, a shot up at the point, and they do.
That will be called not.
That's going to be called a goal.
That's a goal.
That's a questionable call there. I have a pretty good view right here, and I don't think that went all the way across. I know the LT coach was not happy about that.
Fenwick breaks the tie before the end of the second period. And LT looking to tie it back up, just wide. Stuba, wide left.
15 seconds remaining. Let's see if LT can do something here.
In the corner, LT will look to capitalize. Good with it, towards the outside.
10 seconds remaining.
Has to get a shot. LT ball, 8 seconds left.
Got to make a pass here.
Moore.
Gonna look for a quick pass back.
With the ball, shoots it off the crossbar. No goal. Stuba tried to put a shot on net, could not score. It was blown dead. And Fenwick might score here. No goal. As the second period ends, Fenwick 7, LT 6.
Might be some extra time remaining here. As they do have extra time. No, they're going to switch sides now.
Period has ended. Michael, what do you think LT must do on offense in order to get back in this game, even though it's a 1-point deficit?
Well, LT has had some quality shots so far. They've been hitting a crossbar and post a lot. I think if they can get a little bit more accuracy on their shots and close it up on the defense, they'll be better on the offense. They've had some great offensive chances all throughout tonight, but if they could capitalize on them, it'd be a big difference here.
Now, I think the smart move for LT would be to play a more conservative offense and mimic the Fenwick strategy, and that has obviously worked pretty well for Fenwick as they have the lead going into the third period. LT 6, Fenwick 7. What else do you think Fenwick and LT needs to do, especially on defense? What do you think both sides will have to do in order to keep this game low scoring?
Well, I think, first off, LT should play a more aggressive type defense. Obviously, their conservative defense has not been working out too well. Maybe start double guarding the ball carrier and try to get a strip or something for LT and create more offensive chances. If they can do that, then this game could take a turn for the better for LT.
Very good. 3:45 left until the third period begins. Michael, what do you think both sides are saying to their players right now, especially LT going into this period, 2 unanswered goals.
I would say LT is definitely talking about offense. LT has not passed a whole lot in their zone. They need to start passing more and finding more chances and more angles to shoot at. If they could start shooting at the top, that would be very beneficial for them, as Fenwick has been doing that all night and has scored at least 3 goals that way.
Good points. Good points. Personally, like I said before, I think LT should make it a priority to pass it more on the offensive side. Like Michael said, make it a priority to pass more on defense so that they should pass more on both sides. As for Fenwick, I think they should heavily rely on their defense with the lead going into the 3rd period. I think that they should focus more on their defense and to shut down the LT offense from having a chance to come back. 2:30 left until the 3rd period starts.
LT's, like I said earlier, LT's coming off a 14-7 win against New Trier. I mean, that's a big scoring game. And right now, they're not that far behind. They are 1 point behind. This game could go either way for both teams. Either Fenwick could come out ahead and just keep leveling off LT, or LT can come back and create a comeback, and that would be great for them.
Absolutely. We can see a tie late in the game where it comes down to the final seconds to decide who wins this game, and it will be decided by who does well on offense, meaning what strategy works better, that being conservative or aggressive, and how each team performs on the defensive end, specifically if they choose to focus more on defense or offense. But Michael, what do you think is the most important thing that both teams should focus on? What are the keys to win this game?
LT's keys are definitely offense. They need to create more opportunities and pass more. Their defense isn't bad. I just think if they play a little bit more aggressive on the defense, they'll be fine there. But they should focus a lot on offense because that's their strong point. They can score a lot just like they did in the New Trier game. It was great for them. For Fenwick, I would say that they should stay. They're pretty good on their defense right now, but they should also focus a little bit more on offense. Maybe if they tighten up their defense a little bit more and keep what they're doing on offense. They're shooting a lot from the top, and it's been working for them so far. If LT can play a little more aggressive on that top portion, I think they'll be very successful.
Certainly. Now we're coming to the end of the rest, or the break between periods. 32 seconds left, and now both sides preparing to either keep the lead or retake the lead. In LT's case, they'll be looking to retake the lead and to prevent any future mishaps on defense. Although this game has been very close. Now both teams are in the pool, ready to go. Only 5 seconds left till this 3rd period.
And we're gonna start here any minute now. This is gonna be a great ending. This could go any way. Everyone here is excited. Both teams are, and the crowd is sure as well.
Absolutely. Both sides of the crowd, Fenwick fans or LT fans, are certainly into this game. We've heard a lot of support from the LT fans, and I think LT's home field or home pool advantage will continue to give them a upper hand in this game. It'll be LT ball.
It's a great start for LT, getting the ball early. That's gonna help start them up.
It's very good. Now, goal for LT scored by Casey Stuba from the corner. Good start to this 3rd period, and both sides tied up now.
That's a good skip goal by LT. That's exactly what they needed to do to start off this 3rd period. If they could keep it up like that, this is going to be a better game for LT.
I do think LT will succeed more on offense this period. Fenwick getting pretty close. Back to Grace. Wantuck looking for an open pass. Shot clock is running. 18 left, and she'll pass it out to Ohm. Ohm to Guvera. Guvera will pass it in to Stuba, who shoots but is blocked. LT ball, trying to get it in.
Will it
Very
go
nearly
in?
a goal.
And they're gonna count it a goal.
Similar to that Fenwick goal we saw earlier, that was very controversial on the line. 2 controversial goals, or very close calls at least, in this game already.
I
And
guess
now-
that evens it out now.
Absolutely. 6 minutes left. Fenwick will look to regain the lead. 2 unanswered goals by LT. Fenwick, number 17, swatted away. And now Wantuck will look to clear. Throws it to Stuba. Stuba will get it inside. Batted in by number 4, Anika Moore. Beautiful goal and wonderful teamwork. Amazing.
Great tip in for LT. That is exactly what they need here. They're generating a lot of offense, finding more chances down low. And even though I said they should work up top, if they can find a lot of chances down low, it'll work for them.
That makes it 3 unanswered goals in favor of LT. Nearly 2 minutes, and Fenwick answers with a goal of their own, number 12, guarded by Victoria Guvera. 1-point game.
That's a wicked shot by Fenwick there. Again, right at the top. They've been generating a lot of goals from there.
LT ball, Moore to Ohm, to Guvera. Guvera in the corner, looking to get it inside. To the corner, it'll be LT ball. And now, blocked over the net. LT ball, remains LT ball.
Taking a look here at head coach Lauren Burrell for LT. She is definitely all over her players and saying how they need to be a little bit more aggressive. And great shot by LT off the top. That's perfect.
It's a beautiful shot. LT will take the 10th goal of the night. 2-point lead now. Largest lead of the night other than the 7-9 margin that was only a minute earlier. And now Fenwick will look to answer with a goal of their own. Guarded by Moore.
Notice how LT is playing more down low and keeping a lot of space up top.
Oh, great attempt at blocking it by Wantuck. Could not keep it out of the net, though. Certainly didn't let it go in. Absolutely made her best effort to keep it out. And now Fenwick with 9, LT with 10. 1 goal game. 4:39 left in this third period. LT out to Guvera. Guvera down low to number 3, Stuba. Stuba blocked. Can she get the ball back? No. Number 11 on Fenwick. Back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper throws it deep. Fenwick ball still. Now 14. Out to 21. 21 in. Blocked by Wantuck. A little bit of a low shot. Gonna have to shoot it a little higher. Shoot it a little higher to get it in. Now, Guvera. Out to Stuba. Stuba looking to get it inside, being overrun. And the remains Fenwick ball. Goalkeeper looking to get a better shot in the right corner. Over, nearly catches the inside post, but goes over the crossbar and will be behind.
It's a close game. It is 10-9. Fenwick has had 2 unanswered goals We're going to see how the rest of this plays out. LT still got the ball. And Fenwick is playing a very aggressive defense. Got something up top. Maybe a shot.
Good shot by number 6, Kuvera. Cannot convert. Fenwick will now look to score and tie this game up. 3:11 left in this period. Fenwick passes it across the pool to 21.
Just overplayed by Fenwick, but they still end up with the ball. Shot off the post.
Wontuck will recover the ball and now looking to get an open girl down low. Moore with the ball. Guarded heavily by number 9. Markey. Out to Guvera. Guvera. LT ball. 11 left on this shot clock.
Maybe a shot.
Nice snatch out of air. Markey with the good shot on goal. A little bit too far to make an effect, though. And now Fenwick goalkeeper deep. Chance to tie. And she will.
And that's just poor defense by LT. LT had no defensive player over on that right side. I don't know where their defense was there. I'm sure the coach is not happy about that play.
Well, I noticed that Grace Wontuck was leaning towards the right side, her left side of the goal, where the defender was, which is a critical error. You want to remain in the center so as shots like that do not happen as LT loses the ball. Fenwick up the pool to the right corner. Wontuck leaning towards that left side again.
Centered, does not go through. LT with the recovery, great defense.
Stuba with the ball now. Back to Wontuck. And now Wontuck back to Stuba. Stuba in the left corner. LT heavily defended. And now Stuba with the ball. In the left corner, back to Stuba. To the center by Ohm. Now LT, prime
pass.
shot off the crossbar. Great shot by Moore.
She was right in front of the net. She had a wide open, but just could not put it in. Let's see what happens here.
Wontuck with a chance to save, bats it away. And now Fenwick scores. Fenwick takes the lead. Crowd thinking there was a goal earlier than called. 1:21 left in this third period.
It was saved by LT. Then something happened. I'm not sure what it was, but they still got it in. And Hannah Good is checking back in for LT.
Now in the corner to Moore. Moore trying to reach the ball. And Fenwick will get the ball now with 1:08 left in this third period with the lead. Biggest lead of the night has been 2 goals in favor of LT. We'll see if Fenwick can match that. 21 the left corner.
20-second penalty for LT. They're going to be on the power kill.
Now to the center.
This is where these passing drills come in handy.
Very conservative offense by Fenwick.
Looking to set something up. They got a shot.
Takes
off the crossbar.
Trying to get a good shot before the penalty ran out. Now Fenwick still has the ball with 30 seconds left. 19 on the shot clock.
They're going to try to run this clock out.
Inside. Off the crossbar again.
LT's got less than 20 seconds to put another point on the board. Let's see what happens here. Big pass.
Out. Wontuck overthrows it. Intended for Stuba, thrown out. And now Fenwick also overthrows it. Back to the goalie. 9 left. They'll most likely run out this clock. Or at least make an attempt to score. 3 left. Will not get the shot off. So the score at the end of the third period. Fenwick 11, LT10, both teams will attempt to make a case for winning this game. Michael, what do you think both teams will have to do?
Well, LT definitely looked better on the offense, but they definitely need to be a little bit better on defense here. They've had way too many they've gave up way too many opportunities for Fenwick to come right in and score, and they really need to start defending that top portion. They have given up way too many goals up there tonight.
Well, as we were talking at the beginning of the game, relating to experience with the freshmen and the sophomores, the lower classmen, getting a lot of experience and advice from the upperclassmen. How do you think the lower classmen have played a role in tonight's game, and how do you think they'll play a role in the end of the game?
Well, there is I mean, this team is so young, only having 2 seniors. I mean, this team has to get a lot of chemistry. They have to have a lot of it. Freshmen have been playing up, and the juniors are now familiar with the team. There still needs to be a little bonding with the team. So I think this is the time where they need to start setting up and just start pursuing the offense and defense a lot.
It seems like they're a tight-knit group with this close game here, only down by 1, at one point leading by 2, is that, as you mentioned, the New Friar game, 14-7 win. So it seems like this group has certainly gotten to know each other. But I mentioned the lower classmen because Wantuck in goal has had a very significant part.
About ready to start here. 10 seconds left.
And LT will look to retake this lead. 3 seconds, and let the 4th period begin. Low scoring 3rd period. Only 3 goals scored for LT, and now LT will look to score at least 2 to take this lead back. Here we go.
LT has it in them. They can do it, and it's face-off win.
Swift
for
recovery.
LT.
Swift recovery. Guevara passing it out to Good. The 2 captains on this team. Moore and Guevara are the 2 captains.
Give away by Good as Fenwick gonna take some time off the shot clock.
Absolutely. LT will need to recover the ball on defense in order to be able to at least tie up this game before time expires. But ideally, they're looking...
6 is gonna get a 20-second penalty. LT goes back on the power kill.
Ideally, LT will take the lead. Fenwick playing conservative, probably looking to score with 1 second left.
Overshot. Penalty over.
Fenwick ball still.
Fenwick still has the ball. Gonna take it. Looking up top. No one there for LT. Big save.
Great block. And Wantuck throwing it deep to Stuba, who will now make an attempt to tie the game. In. No goal. That is not a goal. Fenwick clears it. Inside to 14. Guarded heavily by the LT defense. Wantuck. We'll clear now. 5:34 left in this period. Remaining scoreless.
We got a timeout here. Not sure who it's on. It seems to be on Fenwick here. He's having a word with the official. Not sure what this is about.
20-second penalty for Fenwick. That looks to be the point of discussion between Fenwick head coach and the official.
The Fenwick coach is not happy with this call. He's wondering why. LT's gonna go on the power play for 20 seconds. They need to capitalize right here, right now on this.
Absolutely. LT, perfect opportunity here to get back in this game and at least tie it up with only 5:34 left in this period. But Michael, what do you think LT is discussing during the timeout?
LT is discussing what they're going to do on the power play, exactly what to do. My guess is they're going to start up top, and they're going to work their way in like they have a couple of times tonight. They're going to look for passing around up top, have someone swoop in the middle, and just get a nice one in there.
Absolutely. Interesting to see how the penalty will affect the LT offense and in what way each team will benefit or not benefit.
This is the first time LT is going on the power play. I'm not sure how much longer this timeout is, but it has to be coming to a close soon.
Certainly a lot being discussed, especially by the LT bench, probably forming a game plan in order to tie the game.
Looks like LT is going to break from their huddle. We're about ready to start this power play here.
Now, LT's
even going to pull the goalie. Not necessarily pull the goalie, but have the goalie play up a little bit more.
Wontuck definitely
going to start out. And she retreats right away. Starting up top.
out.
Down.
Guevara.
Good fake shot, misplayed by LT. 8 seconds left on that power play. LT's got some time. Got it up top.
Guevara.
Maybe a shot. Big save by Fenwick's goalie.
Clutch play, as you said, by Fenwick's goalie. I think that was very important to stabilizing their lead. 5 minutes left in this game. It'll be interesting to see if this game is ever tied or if a goal is made. Fenwick with the ball now, outside. Most likely will, and they score. Upper left corner, no way for Wontuck to get to it in time. 2-point game, the first 2-point lead for Fenwick. LT having two 2-point leads.
Fenwick is going to make some substitutions here, and LT gave up another goal, and this is not looking too good for them. 4:48 left. They still got a lot of time.
Substitutions for LT as well. Markey substituted in for the captain, Guevara.
Pass to Hannah Good. Let's see what she can do here. And they're going to say Fenwick's ball.
Now Fenwick.
I think that shot clock ran out.
Most likely. That's the second time that's happened to LT tonight. Focus is certainly vital in these closing stages. Inside, number 17 with the shot blocked by Wontuck.
That's a huge save right now at this point in the game. We need more saves like that and more opportunities for LT in the offense. Let's see what happens here.
Hannah Good with the ball. 4 minutes left in this last period. Fenwick with their largest lead in the game. Good, trying to get a good look. Shot over.
Way off the mark there, a little high.
And now Fenwick will look to waste as much as these 30 seconds as possible. Number 17 taking it up. 21 guarded by Markey in the right corner. And now Ohm guarding Fenwick ball. 21 guarded by Markey to the top. Big shot over the net, and LT will now have the ball. 3:26 left in this fourth period. Wontuck will look to get a good look and/or inside pass in order to score a quick and efficient goal before this shot clock runs out for a third time. Now Moore with the ball. Fenwick ball. 3:18 left. Two.
LT's been making a lot of mistakes in the offensive zone. They've obviously have been making some infractions where the ball goes to the other side, and that's not good. They've done that twice already in this period, and those chances could have been goals, and especially right in front of the net.
Certainly, LT has been making probably the most mistakes of the game as that shot over the net. Probably making the most mistakes in the game in this period, which is the absolute worst time to make mistakes. 2:52 left in this game. Fenwick the ball. Goal. Fenwick with the largest lead of the night, not only for them, but for both teams as well. 13-10, 2:50. And LT will need to score at least 3 goals to tie up the game, ideally 4, in order to take the lead. Do you think they can do it within 3 minutes?
There's definitely enough time. I just think they need to execute it. They have the skill to do it. They have the team chemistry. They just need to do it and just decrypt this defense here.
Absolutely. LT does have the ball. Out to Good. Good now.
Up to the
Down
middle.
low.
We're going to see what happens here. Big
Block.
save.
And the captain, Guevara, could not get a score, but LT, Stuba in the corner, looking for Good to Stuba, and a poor pass made by LT. 2:30 left, and Fenwick will probably waste a good deal of time.
They still got that shot clock, though, that they got to be aware of. They're still definitely going to try to put another point on the board just to extend that lead.
Shot clock does not expire for another.
They got 5 seconds to put a shot on the clock. Let's see what happens.
LT ball. Surprising. 2 seconds were only left. And 2:02 left in this third period. Shot goal made by LT.
Great goal by LT. That was a longer goal.
That goal made by Casey Stuba, number 3 on LT, a junior.
LT could be looking for a comeback here. That's exactly what they need at this point in the game.
Exactly 2 minutes left in this game. LT only down by 2. And we shall see how this game ends. Fenwick.
Playing a more conservative type offense now.
They'll certainly try and defend for as long as possible. And LT with the ball now. Wantuck throws it deep, and Fenwick recovers. Crowd getting noisy. Minute 35 left. 2-goal game.
This is an intense moment here. Less than minute 30 now. They're definitely going to waste a lot of time on this shot clock.
18 seconds left in the shot clock already. LT most likely getting desperate. Will have to score very quickly if they recover the ball.
They're going to give it to Fenwick there. 7 seconds left in the shot clock. 5.
Almost intercepted by LT.
And the ball.
And LT.
LT might regain the ball. Not sure what the call is here. The officials intermeeting with the table, and we're going to see what happens here. There's 1 second left on the shot clock.
She'll have to score.
Oh, it's going to be a free shot for Fenwick. It's a big shot here.
Wantuck juked, and 14-11 game, minute 07. I would certainly not consider LT to be out of this game yet.
That was a crucial mistake by LT. They still have a little bit of time. I think there's just enough time for them to do it.
I think LT's mistakes has certainly gotten them in this position. Inside, attempting to make a shot. Cannot make a shot. Ohm had it. Could not.
And if they
shoot.
can serve this, which most likely they will, there will be 10 seconds left. So the chances for LT is definitely dwindling down.
LT absolutely losing the chance to score and tie this game up by the second. 8 left. Shot clock is gone now.
Only enough time for one rush. I don't think there's no possible way that LT can get 3 goals in this amount of time.
We'll see. We'll see if they can score 1. Knocked out. Fenwick knocks it out. LT still with the ball, 11 seconds left. 14-11 LT. Clock is running. Still need 3 goals. 3 seconds left.
2.
LT with 2 seconds, trying to score 1.
And they get 1 shot.
Did not get it.
And
Game is over. Final score, 14-11. LT falls in this game where I would say they dominated for the first 3 periods. Michael, what do you think led to LT's downfall at the end of this game?
Their defense, most likely, as it has not been performing well. They've had they did not have a lot of pressure in that top portion. But let's still note, LT's not a bad team. Just Fenwick was the better team today. You know, some of the best teams might lose to the worst. I'm not sure of Fenwick's record or anything. It's still really early in the season, and there's still a lot more season to be played for both teams.
Absolutely. This is Jack Henningfield. Final score, Fenwick 14, LT 11. This is Jack Henningfield signing off with Michael Garbars. LT does not take it home in this one. Thank you.